Again. I love London. Okay, so I actually got some new stuff, I think. I do because I should have much more. But okay, I should have 1,000 and something. Because I'm a Ubisoft follower. Oh, I should have much more than only default stuff. I'm not complaining though. Oh, then I didn't have to stop the video. I actually did because then it still said episode 1. Don't stop me now. Oh, oh, Aiden Pierce app. I should have 2,000. Wait. No, that one can't be playing Watch Dogs 2. Oh, not Watch Dogs 2. Okay. Oh, those are so cool. I'm gonna buy some. I should never have picked this. Stop. Wait. Can you change your character?
I'm Claire Waters, and we've been discussing the hacktivist, now alleged terrorist group, DedSec, on this week's Buccaneer Radio. I have Colin calling in. Colin, what's your take?
Now, I've been saying from the start we should have rounded up DedSec and thrown them in jail. Now, I say they should all be lined up and shot.
You don't
so clever.
From the Buccaneer, this is the bug. Hello, resistors, it's bug time. Are you all sitting comfortably? No? Good. That's as it should be. In the front, I'm Andy, and joining me to analyse the latest blowflies to emerge from the corpse of once free Britain, it's Alice.
Hello, Andy.
And today, we're going to talk to you about...
Ah, I like the details, what they call my...
The Buccaneer, this is the bug.
Control to all units. Possible hostiles to your location.
Well, maybe take my mask on. At least. I'm out of here. I didn't need to do that.
Suspect cleared the checkpoint.
Oh, I heard you can actually make parkour in this game. I hope you can, because I want to climb some buildings.
Negative.
I saw in the old trailer that
Control. We are still on the suspect. Over.
still got him.
Negative. Suspect is gone. Issue an APW.
Well, we can. Oh, I've heard that you can go on those. This is not as futuristic as I thought. I looked in the trailers, but
Since when is this acceptable?
when it was, get it right. Did you just call me? Something. Can you go in water? Can you swim? Good, I was just testing.
I've had enough of this. Nice try, asshole.
Try to make parkour at least.
Here's a pasting you'll never forget. Problem. I'm here. What? Are you insane? That's it. I'm done with you. Degenerate. What? Yeah. I've had it.
Where do we go? Are we going in a pub? Ooh, let's drink some beers.
I've downloaded a patch to your optics so you can access our security system. It's set up so that I can't just let someone who isn't DedSec in. You'll have to do the manual override.
Sure. Yes. Anything you want. This is amazing.
Shut up. Oh, how do you do this? Oh, I remember these for the first one. I think. Exactly same thing.
One of Sabine's, are you? I'll see you downstairs later then.
So cool.
Okay, I'm just gonna mute myself. We're gonna try to play FIFA and Red Dead Redemption and Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War tomorrow.
Hello? Anyone? Now, if I was a light switch, I would be...
Glad.
No DedSec registration detected. Identify yourself, or I'll seal the exits, hack your optic, and read you every drunken email you ever wrote until you starve.
Oh, relax. Sabine let me in.
Sabine's alive? Well, that's one piece of good news. I'm Bagley, DedSec's definitely not stolen, highly advanced AI assistant, and it seems I've been out of commission for a few months. Anyway, why don't you go connect me to the DedSec network so I can become more powerful than you could possibly imagine? I mean, catch up on what I missed.
Now, what are you?
Sky Larson, the enigmatic founder of Broker Tech. Everyone
and welcome back to The Upload. In this episode, we're talking about CTOS 3.0, the city operating system that's now powering all of London. For those of you who need reminding, as if anyone does at this point, CTOS was first used in Chicago in...
Ah, that's it. I'm reconnected to the network, downloading our database, news archives, and... Oh no. Terrorist group DedSec responsible for deadly bombings in London. Dalton Wolf dead? I leave you people alone for a second and you immediately cock it all up.
Hey, Bagley! If DedSec didn't...
Hello and welcome
took those bombs, who did?
There's a gap in my memory after Dalton... Well, let's be honest, after I disarmed the bomb at Parliament. I'm missing information about what happened after I was taken offline. But from what I can infer, an unknown hacker group identified only as Zero Day was involved. I believe this 0 Day staged the attacks and framed DedSec for their dirty work. Come to my terminal. Sabine is requesting a video call. Patching in Sabine Brandt now. I suggest you listen very closely to anything she has to say.
There you are. I'm glad you made it. Bagley, God, it's good to hear your demented little voice. Is your memory intact?
Not even slightly. The last record I have is of our HQ being raided. My only lead is a group known as 0 Day. Ring any bells?
No. But the HQ was attacked by some men in black, the same that were at Parliament. Maybe working together. We didn't stand a chance. They just gunned everyone down.
That's terrible. How did you get out of there?
I managed to escape through the sewers to Camden. A contact smuggled me out of the city, and I've been hiding out in the north since.
Prudent. Your profile is red flagged as a high-priority target in the city's surveillance system. Even a partial recognition hit would have you hunted down and shot on sight.
Yeah, so DedSec's reputation isn't very good right now. Don't get me wrong, I like to take chances, but this is really risky.
Listen, if anyone knows anything about risks, it's me. I lost everything and everyone. But it comes down to this. London is in a death spiral. And if DedSec can't pull it out, trust me, no one can. The city needs a resistance. And it starts with you. What do you say?
Yeah, let's do it.
Excellent. New user registered. Welcome to DedSec. Now, it would be irresponsible of us to release you naked and mewling into the wild. You'll find equipment around the safe house that are essential items in your DedSec kit.
Okay. Can I at least try to get on? Or can I not get it on? listening to DedSec music. Playing DedSec. Ah! He's in the game! He's in the game. Haven't I already done that?
Hello? Coming up today on The Upload, we're talking about Sky Larson, the enigmatic founder.
I'm Claire Waters, and we've been discussing the hacktivist, now alleged terrorist group, DedSec, on this week's Buccaneer Radio.
This is London Calling. You're listening to Buccaneer, your pirate podcast source for what they don't want you to know. I'm Tash, and this time we're giving a special shout.
Hello and welcome to today's episode of The Upload. We're talking about the Optic and how it's changed our lives. Now, as you remember, Bloom announced a new version of the Optic at the recent Tone conference, but we haven't heard too much about that since due to the dramatic events there. Let's cast our minds back and consider the technology. I mean, the Optic changed everything. It lets you see things in AR. You no longer need a smartphone. You just have the small implant that sends signals to your optic nerve and lets you see your emails, take calls, and browse the internet directly as if the screen was in front of your eyes. Instead of having to carry around a phone, you've just got the small hand. Coming up in today's episode of The Upload, we're talking about how Bagley managed to conquer London. Pretty much my favourite topic. I could talk for hours about the rise of the AI system. It's easy to forget about its origins. It's so present everywhere we go now. Bagley just kind of blends into the background.
Bagley is the service AI that's present in every Optic device. Whether you're using the Optic, Bagley will be there. The AI is streamed to your Optic from Bloom's central command center, and it was first created by Sky Larson, our tech hero, as part of her techno-utopian idea for the world. Why do you think it grew so quickly?
In my mind, it's no surprise that Bagley became so popular. It's funny, useful, fast. It's a great companion and really just makes life so much easier. I mean, when you look back at all the service AIs that used to exist, they just can't compete. When you ask Bagley anything, there's a quick answer and loads of information available to you. One day, I let Bagley answer all of my messages for a whole 24 hours and no one even noticed the difference.
The other competitors really just couldn't compete with Bagley. Their answers were so much worse, they didn't understand anything, and Bagley pretty much gets everything right first time. Do you have any idea why Bagley really beat all the competition?
Well, it's really the data, isn't it? Ever since Broker hooked up with Bloom, that's when things changed.
And really, that's not actually that great. Bloom has data on everybody. They collect information about everything you're doing across the web through your optic headset. Isn't the AI only good because of Bloom's surveillance?
Well, I suppose so, but I'd prefer not to talk about that side of things. Bagley is so special because it's been trained on this huge cache of information. That's how these AI systems work. Or at least used to work. I mean, we don't really know that much about the latest version because there's so much secrecy around the tech. But they're given this huge amount of training data. It's basically a huge database that's...
Okay. I didn't know what to do. So I just backed out.
That's... Oh. Lasagne. Haben? Sabe.
Seriously, what is going on? Take a step back.
They live in the sewers. I need to calm down. I'm not trying to be funny.
Jesus.
Hello? Anyone? Now, if I was a light switch, I would be...
No DedSec registration detected. Identify yourself, or I'll seal the exits, hack your optic, and read you every drunken email you ever wrote until you starve.
Oh, relax. Sabine let me in.
Sabine's alive? Well, that's one piece of good news. I'm Bagley, DedSec's definitely not stolen, highly advanced AI assistant, and it seems I've been out of commission for a few months. Anyway, why don't you go connect me to the DedSec network so I can become more powerful than you could possibly imagine? I mean, catch up on what I missed. I'm reconnected to the network, downloading our database, news archives, and oh no. Terrorist group DedSec responsible for deadly bombings in London. Dalton Wolf dead? I leave you people alone for a second and you immediately cock it all up.
Hey, Bagley. If DedSec didn't set off those bombs, who did?
There's a gap in my memory after Dalton, well, let's be honest, after I disarmed the bomb at Parliament. I'm missing information about what happened after I was taken offline. But from what I can infer, an unknown hacker group identified only as Zero Day was involved. I believe this 0 Day staged the attacks and framed DedSec for their dirty work. Come to my terminal. Sabine is requesting a video call. Patching in Sabine Brandt now. I suggest you listen very closely to anything she has to say.
There you are. I'm glad you made it. Bagley. God, it's good to hear your demented little voice. Is your memory intact?
Not even slightly. The last record I have is about HQ being raided. My only lead is a group known as 0 Day. Ring any bells?
No. But the HQ was attacked by some men in black. The same that were at Parliament.
Sorry.
Maybe working together. We didn't stand a chance. They just gunned everyone down.
That's terrible. How did you get out of there?
I managed to escape through the sewers to Camden. A contact smuggled me out of the city, and I've been hiding out in the north since.
Prudent. Your profile is red flagged as a high-priority target in the city's surveillance system. Even a partial recognition hit would have you hunted down and shot on sight.
Yeah, so DedSec's reputation isn't very good right now. Don't get me wrong, I like to take chances, but this is really risky.
Listen, if anyone knows anything about risks, it's me. I lost everything and everyone. But it comes down to this. London is in a death spiral.
I don't remember asking.
Now, it would be irresponsible of us to release you naked and mewling into the wild. You'll find equipment around the safe house that are essential items in your DedSec kit.
Okay. Okay, bye. Okay.
We have a sophisticated system for hiding your identity from facial recognition tech. It's called a mask. And while we're here, perhaps we can talk about updating your wardrobe. I mean, look at you. Come on.
You've got all these fancy new toys, but it's also important to know the basics. You need to learn how to throw a punch and how to take one. Albion will escalate if you come at them with a gun and shoot you down. We want to avoid collateral damage. In DedSec, we try to use guns only as a last resort.
Have you already met Connie Robinson? She owns the pub and is an old DedSec contact, not to mention a champion amateur boxer. Go to the practice ring and she'll show you how to stop flinching when someone cocks a punch at you.
I'll be right down. Could use the warm-up.
Okay.
Let's start with some basic strikes. Hit me. Don't be shy.
Yeah, hit
you.
you.
Get in under my block. Find the weak point. Just like that. Just like that. Quick on your feet now. You want to create distance.
Let it go, son.
Stop.
Let it go, son.
Get the ass here.
You're living with me.
I dodged there. What do you mean? Okay, I'm dodging. I'm trying. I'm trying my best, dude. Did I just see some too?
Couldn't have done that better myself. Couldn't have done that better myself.
That was fun beating up. Just got beat up. Dude.
Right. Gear in order? Know enough not to punch yourself in the face or get shot for pulling out a gun too early? Brilliant. I'm working out how we find Zero Day and ruin their day, but I need someone with actual legs to do the legwork. Hope you're ready.
We have some damage control to do if we want to change the perception that we're a bunch of violent thugs. I'll let you be the judge of...
Bom, 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 bom. Wait, having my bag on, okay. I want to go back now. There's a lot of drumming. I like that. Still does that sound. Hui! Hey, guy. Boy.
All right, let's do this. Where do I start?
Make no mistake, London is under occupation. Armed mercenaries patrol our streets, allegedly to keep people safe, but really they're keeping the people scared.
That was their plan all along. Keep people scared so they rely on Albion to protect them.
So, we have to ignite the will to resist in the people of London by showing them that Albion aren't the solution. They're the problem.
For that, we'll need information. I'm pushing 2 sets of coordinates to your optic.
Cheers, Bagley. I've identified 2 opportunities. 1, we're going to disrupt some Albion propaganda. Remind the people it's not Albion's way or the highway. 2, we need intel about Albion operations if we want to throw a spanner in their plans. You game?
Hell yeah! I'm so ready for this.
Brilliant. Let's get the people of London on board.
I'm out of here.
What's that for, Tom?
No, det var til min dongle. Stop.
Stay away from me, yeah? Fuck's
Someone come help me. Watch where you're going, yeah?
Suspect reported in your area. Potentially armed and hostile.
Moving inbound to hostile.
We are in pursuit. I say again, in pursuit.
Will result in forceful intervention.
How did they get past the checkpoint?
Keep your head down.
Can anyone see the suspect? Negative. No visual of the suspect. Control. We are still on the suspect. Over.
Suspect is unsighted. Unsighted sweeping area.
Deploying firearms.
If you can go over the bridge and then go over to that town. Sure, you can't. Oh, you can? Cool. So you can go, and I'm gonna go to
Yielding no
that.
results.
And
Report back to
maybe
HQ.
Harder. Fucking twat.
You go more smart.
All units. Possible suspect or suspects reported near your
Can you
location.
go in there?
Received.
Please, so
Engagement
you
necessary.
actually. You can, but I can't. Oh, I would so much like this much more. If that.
Control, I've lost the target. Negative. No sign of the target yet. Control,
Okay,
put out
this
an
is the part
APW.
of
Target
London
is
I've
gone.
been in. I'm trying to find the guy that has no arm, or only one arm left. What if you can find, like, you can find one of these, they're just like giant. Can I please have a taxi?
Auto drive now enabled. Auto drive now disabled. Auto drive now enabled.
All units, I repeat, all units, We have reports of a hostile in your area. Over.
Control, we are ready to engage.
Who's that? You're finished now. Shotgun specialist in the field.
Control, I've identified an armed individual.
Oh no, no! What did you actually try the whole game? Oh, you don't retry the whole game.
Oh, go trip down a flight of stairs, you freak! So stupid.
Right, take it easy.
You are a miserable, god-awful excuse for a human being, and I am over it.
What the fuck?
Get out of my life, you horrible little shit!
Oh, fucking hell, did I just wet myself?
Hey, hey, whoa, whoa, hey, whoa, hey, whoa.
Fucking hell, what just happened?
Take it easy, yeah?
Where the I like my tea the way I like you. Knots all over me. Ugh. Look, I know I smell nice, but you're too close, mate.
Nobody wants to.
That was strange. Stand down now.
Hey.
I'll help you.
Let's give him what for. Don't test me, mate. No. Well, it's alright, but not worse.
I can handle this.
Fuck's sake.
Hold on just a second.
Fuck, help me.
Okay. This is Fuck this! I'm getting my gun!
Ready for action.
You better back off!
Dipshit.
I just want to be left alone.
Urgent call. Possible hostile. Target just drove into an officer. Over.
Control, we are pursuing the suspect. Bystander has been injured, sent emergency vehicles.
We shall eat up the beefsteaks. We shall pay up with our British pounds. We shall eat cows from the fields and anything that bleats. We shall drink up in pints. We shall never surrender.
Do you think you can conquer our Churchill mixed grill? Steak, gammon, sausages, kidneys and chops, weighed in pounds and paid for in pounds. Yodie Grill, come and conquer the Churchill.
Control, we're pursuing the suspect. Control, suspect is through the checkpoint. Over.
Take a big out now.
Received, we are trailing the target.
Control, I've lost sight of the target. Over.
That's a name I can't fucking pronounce. Always
That's it. No more games. Now we both know you have what I want. I'll put you in your goddamn grave.
All units, disengage. Suspect has disappeared.
You asked for it. Fucking mistake. You're going to...
Ja? Oh!
Ja,
Nej.